The other things that started to happen at this point, in 1920, you have the 18th and the 19th Amendments being passed. The 18th enacted prohibition, where all of a sudden you made alcohol illegal in the United States. And, the irony of it is that's when you have all of these movies about these bootleggers, and you have this whole crime scene that develops around illegal alcohol. But at the same time, the 19th Amendment was maybe a little less controversial. And in the 19th Amendment, it finally gave women the right to vote. Right to vote. And one of the arguments that against having women the right to vote before this time was, hey, only men are fighting for the country, only they have the right to vote, only they can be soldiers. But during World War I, and this happened not just in the U.S., this happened worldwide in World War I, that because so many men were fighting, the women really had to take up the slack domestically, and they essentially were a big part of the war effort in terms of just working at the factories and producing things. And so that was probably one of the big things that on a kind of a global basis, all of a sudden, women started to get the right. Women started to get the right to vote. And also at this period, you have in the 1920s, you have another post-war economic boom that really develops into a post-war economic bubble all the way until 1929, and then you have the stock market crash. And then I think some of us know that after that period, the Great Depression ensues, and that takes us, and the Great Depression continues, and this was a global Great Depression. And it continues all the way to the U.S. entry in World War II. And I'll leave you there.